Morning, friends. Welcome on Guru's Ashram. I am here once again with a new chapter and a new topic on our lesson. But can you tell me how many of your students are, or how many of my friends are there who are subscribing this video? Come on. Okay. So now let us talk about our chapter today. As per our subject of science, we are taking the chapter Food and Human Health, which is the first chapter in the RBSc chapter concept of English medium. Okay, so what do you mean by food? The first thing is food. What is food? Any eatable substance or edible, we can say, any eatable substance that is we have to, which helps in what? In our growth and body development. Can you guess me? There is a proverb in Hindi language that बेटा खाने में तो जूते खाते हैं, होता है. Have you heard about this? But do you think that shoes are eatable or edible? No, it's just a proverb. It is just a proverb. But what we are talking about a food. Food means a healthy part and a developmenting part of our body, which is obtained from a eatable substance that we can eat. Okay, it may be groundnut, it may be cauliflower, it may be carrot. In any of means, we have to eat it and we have to digest it. Okay, now talking with the food, we think that there is some nutrition in that food. Okay, but which are the components which provide? Name the components which provide food nutrition. So the nutritional components of food are carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, proteins, fiber and water. Now friends, let me know you, fiber is also known as roughage. These are the components that we are studying from the class 6th. These are the components that we are studying from class 6. Now, can you tell me something about it, that what are these two components provided? Fats and carbohydrates. These are energy sources. These two components provide us energy. If a person is healthy and it is round like me, or if we can say that it is too much fatty, it means that it has lots of energy stored in its body, but he has not utilized this. I am saying a word again, utilized. Utilization. I am saying a word, utilization. Utilization means to obtain the nutrition from these components and again transfer it to our body cells so that they can be used and they can be given a proper work. Okay, now talking about minerals, proteins and vitamins. We are talking about minerals, proteins and vitamins. These components are required in a low quantity. Can you tell which of our general term, in which sense we can say that the normal condition in our daily life, protein is required? For what thing? For what thing we can say that protein is required? So students and my friends, protein is required for cell development. For cell development and its repairing. Okay, protein is required for cell development and repairing. Why? Have you ever heard that in a gym or any exercise we do, our physical exercises we do, there is, after doing that exercise, we have a requirement of protein shakes. Why we are taking that? Because after doing the hard work, our cells require their repairing as well as their development. So protein is required for us. Okay. Now, vitamins and minerals are required in a very low quantity. Vitamins and minerals are required in a low quantity. These are also essential for us. But do you know what is a fiber? Have you ever heard about the fiber? Look, fiber is helpful us, fiber and water. These both are helpful us in a digestion system. In a digestion. The food we are taking, it requires digestion. It requires digestion because it is very complex. Because it is a very complex substance. So, fiber and water are helpful in a digestion. Okay. I am saying just only a brief introduction about these components. Okay. Now, we are talking about the next topic is balanced diet. What do you mean by balanced diet? So students, how many of you are there? Just think about your life and decide that how many of you are, or how many of your friends or in a circle are there says that we do not like carrot, we do not like brinjal, we do not like karelas, you can say that bitter gourd. Okay, how many of you are there? If I say that, so have you ever heard about Mrs. Anjali Tarak Mehta? How many of you are there? Many of them. She is a diet consultant for her husband, Mr. Tarak Mehta. Why she is conscious? For what thing she wants to do? She wants a good health for her husband and for herself also. Okay. But is it essential? Do you think that these type of food provide us good health? Yes, of course. These foods provide us a good health, but there is also one problem, students or my friends. The problem is that the requirement of these components should be always as per your body requirements. If an aged person of 30-35 does not require as much as protein, mineral, fats, carbohydrates as the child requires, because he has to grow more and more. He has to grow more and more. So he requires more energy, more proteins for more cell development and its repairing. Okay. Now, what do you think about a balanced diet? The word goes to balance. The word goes for balance. Balance means you have to make a proper way. You have to make a proper way. So we can say that balanced diet, components of food available in a proper quantity as per a requirement. I have written this statement because as per requirement, each and every body has a different requirement of its diet. Okay, there should be one thing clear to you. Each and every body has a special requirement or a separate requirement for their development and growth. Not everybody requires the same. Okay, got the definition of balanced diet? It means that components of food available in proper quantity as per a requirement. Fats and carbohydrates should be in their quantity, vitamins in their quantity, minerals in their quantity, proteins in their quantity, fibers in their quantity, and water in their quantity. Now friends, again I am talking with the components. From where do you get the fiber? Fibers are those dietary products. Fibers are those dietary products which we are obtaining from fruits or salad form or in a salad form. Something I say the example of carrot or cucumber, or we can say that watermelon, mango. These are the dietary products. These are the dietary products which are giving us fiber. Okay. Now, talking about unbalanced diet. Talking about Unbalanced diet. Unbalanced diet means something as Mr. Jethalal, who is round in a shape. Who is round in a shape. He does not know what is a balanced diet. He just want, or Mr. Hathi, you can say, eat whatever you like. Just eat. Okay. Now, defining the unbalanced diet: unavailability of nutritional food component as per requirement. It may be less quantity of carbohydrates for the body, maybe carbohydrates and vitamins, maybe minerals, proteins and fats. Any of the component of one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four. Anyhow, any quantity can be, if it is unavailable in its diet, means he is taking a unbalanced diet. He is taking an unbalanced diet. Okay. Now, talking about the malnutrition. What do you think malnutrition? Malnutrition is also a kind of unbalanced diet, but it means just only one time diet. It means just only for a single diet. Malnutrition means a long-term diet. A long-term diet in which there may be loss of or unavailability of any of the components, or maybe or any. Sometimes you know that mostly children likes, we want only for potatoes full time. Okay, why? It means that they are having only fats, carbohydrates, but what is about the minerals? What about the proteins, fiber, water? They drink less water. Why? This is called as a malnutrition. Long time unavailability of food components in food is called as malnutrition. Now, what is the reason? What is the reason for this malnutrition? No one likes to provide a malnutrition to their child or to take malnutrition as their diet. But some reasons are there. Why it is so? Why people have to suffer from malnutrition? Why? The reasons are there. Improper knowledge of food. They does not know which food is better. Poverty means less income. Unemployment, no proper source of income. And eating habits. As per I said you, many of this are there who wants only sweets, ice creams, potatoes, rice, but they hate onions, brinjal, bitter gourd. So these eating habits are a source for malnutrition, which is not good for our health. Okay, now we are continuing with types of malnutrition. What we are saying? Types of malnutrition. First is vitamin malnutrition, second one is protein malnutrition, and third one is mineral malnutrition. Now, the first topic of our malnutrition is vitamin malnutrition. But first of all, take your time for these notes. Okay, so be fast. Okay friends, let us start with the vitamin malnutrition first. Now, in a vitamin malnutrition, due to less quantity of vitamin in our body, there are some disease which occur and in the absence of some vitamins, such as first vitamin we are taking as vitamin A. What we are saying is vitamin A. Okay. Due to this quantity, if it is less in our body, it causes night blindness. Night blindness. Now, what do you think about night blindness? Everybody is blind in the night. He cannot see in a dark. But these suffering peoples cannot see in a dim light, means in the light of moon. They are suffering from the deficiency to see in a moonlight. This is also called as retinol. This is also known as retinol. Okay, vitamin A is also as alternate of retinol name. Now, talking about the vitamin B1. Vitamin B1, which has an alternate name of thiamine. Due to deficiency of vitamin B1, there is a disease named as beriberi. Okay, in this type of disease, nervous system is infected, as well as the heart rate is also slowed down. Now, talking about the vitamin B2, which is known as riboflavin. And it causes the disease riboflavinosis. Okay, got it? Now, in a vitamin B3, this is named as niacin. And it causes pellagra. Deficiency of this vitamin causes pellagra. Got it? Now, next our vitamin is, which we are normally and generally familiar to it. It is vitamin C. So, vitamin C is mostly found in all the acidic food materials. Mostly we can say that it is found in lemon and oranges. All the source food items are known as a source of vitamin C. So, the name of vitamin C is ascorbic acid. Okay. Now, if there is deficiency of vitamin C in the body, it causes scurvy. And due to deficiency of vitamin D, which is also alternate name as calciferol. The name of vitamin D is calciferol, and the deficiency of this vitamin causes rickets. Okay, got it? Now, to complete the source of vitamin C in the body, we can use fruits like orange, lemon in our diet. Okay, and for rickets, the best source is our sunlight, but it should be of morning time, not full daytime. Got it? Okay. Now, these are the vitamin malnutrition disease. If any of one is suffering from any of these vitamins, it causes these types of disease. So, in our examination, there are two types of questions. First, vitamin A, which is related with the night blindness. It may be a type of question a boy named as XYZ, whatever it is suffering from night blindness. So tell me the name of which type of vitamin it is suffering from. You can write retinol or vitamin A. Both the answers are correct. Both the answers are correct. Okay. Now, same way, a person is having a malnutrition of vitamin B1 or